In this video we're going to be taking a look at the DISDIM, I think that's how you pronounce it, DISDIM condenser mic. My wife bought this for me the other day for only £10 on Amazon. Now when it comes to getting inexpensive microphones that work with iPhones or iPads, I've had nothing but problems. I actually bought an iRig microphone which was quite expensive and had nothing but problems with it, let me down all the time. I've had different companies send microphones out and haven't been able to get them to work with an iPhone or an iPad, and I didn't necessarily want to go down the whole route of using audio interface. Just simply wanted a microphone of a decent quality that was going to plug straight in to the iPhone so I could make videos. Ideally, I've ended up just using the iPhone microphone at the end that's built into the phone because of the problems that I was actually having. And that's problematic because obviously the further away you get from the phone itself, then obviously the audio gets lower and then you can have problems. So I just wanted something inexpensive. Now this had been reduced from £20 to £10 on Amazon. My wife bought it without asking whether I wanted it. She said she'd bought it, and I thought, what you bought that for? It'll be rubbish because it's so cheap. That's what I thought. Now I'm flinging this one about. I've actually using this one, which is now going to fall down because there you go. Now what do you get for your money? Now it is made of plastic. It looks quite good. It's a condenser mic, which is actually different from a dynamic mic. Condenser mics are those that you kind of are used by DJs. They're a bit more, they're kind of bigger and have a slightly different sound. This one was advertised like a professional mic, which I wouldn't have gone that far. They put the word professional in these reviews, and it's like a professional isn't really going to spend £10 on a microphone. If you're a DJ, you're going to spend a fortune on a microphone. But if you didn't want to spend a fortune, you just wanted a cheap microphone that served its purpose and sounded quite good, this is quite good. You get the big long lead with it. You get the little microphone stand, which is quite handy, which obviously fits in. Now what you get with it is, now that's just got the two lines on. That isn't going to work with your iPhone if you plug it straight in, but you do get this wire, which one's for the microphone to plug into as such, and this one is your outlet for the either headphones or speakers, and that's got the three lines on which you need for being able to plug into an iPhone. And you'll need that little white adapter thing if you've got a new iPhone or iPad, like that, to plug into that, the way I am at the minute, to be able to plug straight in to the iPhone, and it works straight away, which I was having problems with a lot of other mics. So you could, when you look for different mics, if you look in the Apple store, I was still struggling to find a decent microphone from that didn't cost an absolute fortune. Then there was like the clip-on mics, which were a little bit cheap. There didn't seem to be anything middle of the road. Your kind of iRig microphones kind of did work, but they were quite expensive. And the one that I bought, I had problems with it. There was times, I remember a few years ago, recording, I used to do the Killer Queen chat show, which was an hour-long chat for each episode, and sometimes I would plug the microphone in to record my part of the session, and then we'll go to it and the video would have no audio at all, and that was really, really frustrating, and you would have to do the whole thing all again. So this one, which I'm using now, I found the quality, which you should be able to hear by when I'm talking. How do you find that quality? Also found when I used it when playing acoustic guitar, because sometimes the videos that I make are me talking and explaining, and it picked up the acoustic guitar quite well. And I know that condenser mics are sometimes used for recording acoustic guitar. So it seemed a really inexpensive way to get a half decent microphone and for £10 in the price that you're paying, I thought it was really good. And if you want something that's just plugged straight into your iPhone, it works really well without having to break the bank, without having to go down the whole fuss of using audio interfaces and getting all complicated, because I like to keep things fairly simple so that when you make a video you just plug straight in. And so let me know in the comments what you think. Does it sound better? Did it sound better with just the iPhone microphone? Personally, I liked the sound of this. I'll pick my guitar up and see what you think of it being played, picking up the sound of the guitar. So I'll just adjust things. So it's in these situations that you don't necessarily remember what you want to be able to play. Now if I unclip the microphone, now you're just hearing it through the iPhone microphone. And that's it without the mic. I'll put the microphone back in, as you can see, using that me connection there, and putting it back. Again, you have the ability to be able to use that to put your headphones into. So if you're making Zoom calls, I tried it out with Zoom and Skype, and it also meant that you were able to talk with a decent quality microphone, because sometimes when you set up with them, you're kind of far away from the microphone depending on what you're doing, and you want the mic in front of you, but you also able to put the headphones on so that you can hear what's going on, and it worked really well for something like that also. So let me know what you think in the comments. Obviously you want to be able to have the microphone close to you, so let me know what you think in the comments. Do you like it, love it, or hate it? And as always, thank you for watching.